Hey folks, it's Chad here. Today we're going to talk about battle-borne batteries and what you might want to put into your Airstream to replace those. Let's get into it now. Okay, if you don't already know, battle-borne is struggling right now with, I guess you could say, reputation. I don't really know. I'm not an engineer, so I don't want to speak specifics, but I do want to point out there are some videos you might want to watch if you have an Airstream with battle-bornes in it. And I guess if you're about to buy an Airstream that may have battle-borne batteries as well. So Will, I think Powers is his last name, has a YouTube channel, massive YouTube channel, does a lot of stuff with solar off-grid type of things on his channel, very much into lithium batteries, inverters, stuff like that. Now, most of his content is focused towards home or like cabin off-grid type of things. But he does do videos on batteries that we use in RVs, specifically Airstream. And here lately, about a month or two ago, he put out a video about battle-borne, and it was fairly shocking because battle-borne has always been known for quality. That was the reason you got battle-borne. That was the reason you paid the extra dollar, the extra price to get the battle-borne battery. I also think that was why Airstream decided to put battle-borne into new Airstream travel trailers and even into the new interstate or the new touring coaches, because that's like the new power system in the touring coaches has battle-borne GC3s in it. And I mean, that was the thing. Like, you paid extra for that. Now, personally, if you've called me or if we've worked on power builds and designs here at Ramble or previously, you would hear me say, like, I'm not a big fan of battle-borne. I don't think there's anything wrong with them, but I don't feel like you get the same bang for the buck with battle-borne. Like, I just kind of felt like they were a little overpriced. And so if someone called me and said, what battery would you recommend lithium-wise? It wasn't usually battle-borne, because I just felt like you could get more and spend less money and get a battery that was very similar in quality and maybe even more functionality. And that's actually the battery that's right here that we're going to talk about today. So I don't want to get into specifics, but there were some shocking things about battle-borne, and I'm going to kind of mention it, and then I'm going to suggest going and watching Will's videos about it so you can see exactly what he did, his testing, and the outcomes that he found. But the biggest thing is when you look at the videos, and you'll see, I'll probably put some photos up right here, but they use multiple wires coming in, and then with essentially, like, they look like common just connectors with one screw going through. And a lot of the batteries that Will tested, when he took the battery apart, all of the grounds were loose, which is not good. Like, that's just not good. And then the other thing that really started, I think, the whole saga when it comes to battle-borne here lately, on the positive bus bar, battle-borne has designed essentially like a plastic fuse, I guess. So you've got the main bus bar, you've got this plastic divider, and then you've got the main lug that goes up through the battery. And then connecting through that plastic is a aluminum bolt. And that's essentially where all the energy is passing through. I'm not going to argue in this video whether that design is correct or it's not correct. And same thing with the battery itself. But I am going to say you may want to watch these videos and make a decision for yourself if battle-borne is the right battery for you, whether you're about to buy an Airstream or you already have one and you're like, hey, maybe we need to do something different. And so I want to talk about, if you're going to do something different, what it might be and what I would recommend. And it's going to be this battery right here. This is a battery from Epoch, and I'm a fan of Epoch or Epic. Epoch is what they say. I also hear Epic batteries. And they have a bunch of batteries. So we're getting ready to do a review on a new 460 amp hour battery from Epoch that has a T-fuse built into it that is user serviceable, which I think is a genius idea. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can see that video when it comes out. Actually, that battery is right there. So we'll be recording a video soon and we'll post that. But I want to talk about this one. So this is the Essential line. The Essential line would be, I guess, kind of an introductory line or entry level for Epoch. If you were going to say like good, better, best, this would be probably the good, maybe the better. And then for Epoch, this is probably the better. They don't really have a good. And then the Elite series, which is the battery I'm going to talk about next in another video in the future, That's going to be your kind of best battery for Epoch. And that's the one that has a lot of technology in it that's really cool, and we love using it on our power builds when we do like a 24 volt power build here at Ramble, North Carolina, or we do, even 12 volt, it doesn't matter. I like that battery because it has a lot of extra tech in it, and that's why I want to talk about it. But this one has a lot of stuff in it too. So this is going to have your low temperature protection, your high temperature protection, your high and low current protection, all of the kind of stuff that you expect a lithium battery to have. It has a BMS built in it. It also has Bluetooth. So unlike your battle-worn battery that comes in the Airstream from the factory, you have to have a smart shunt from Victron to figure out what the state of charge is for that battery. You don't with this one, because this has an internal BMS with Bluetooth and will give you the state of charge. Now, it will do things like if you get a short, it will turn off the output of the battery to protect the battery. It will also give you an estimated time remaining in the app, which I love about this battery. So if you have this in your Airstream and you're dry camping, you can look at the app and you can see, hey, based on our current usage, we've got lights on, fans on, the refrigerator's running, we have X number of hours or minutes remaining on our battery capacity. That's one of the things I like about this battery as well. So let me get it open. I'm going to show you a few things about it, and I'm going to show you where you can put it in your Airstream. All right, so I've got my trusty knife unboxing utensil here. So I'm gonna get this open. We are a Epoch distributor or dealer. So if you would like to get these batteries, we have these. We can get these for you, whether it is the 300 amp hour, which is what I'm gonna talk about here, the 400 amp hour, the 460 amp hour, or the 105 amp hour. We can get those batteries for you. We can install them, or if you just need the battery and you're gonna DIY it, I can get the battery for you as well. And you just come here right to the shop, pick it up. You don't have to order it or anything like that. Now with the Essential line, they do have 3 amp hour versions. Now this particular battery, they only have nice foam, good packaging. Like I like the foam that they use. It's packaged well. They also give you all of the hardware that you need. And then they have nice caps I like too on this that kind of keeps the positive and negative in a way, where you can't touch them by accident when you're installing it. But so it's 12 volt only. 12 volt power only. They don't do a 24 or 48. They do the 24 volts and the 48 volts on the Elite series, but not on the Essential series. But you do get the option to do a 105 amp hour battery, which is a really nice size. It's similar to basically just a standard battery that you would put into your front box. So you can do 2 of those right in there. You don't need no modifications or anything. You basically plug those in. This is the 300 amp hour battery, and then they also have a 460 amp hour version of the Essential series. Now this has internal heating, so it has self-heating, has Bluetooth. The thing I like about the self-heating for this one is that it's automatic. There's no switch. You don't have to go outside to the battery box and flip a switch on. If this needs internal heating to receive a charge, it will automatically heat the internals of this battery and allow it to receive heat. Size-wise, I'm going to measure from this handle thing here. Is it nice handles, kind of rope handles here? I'm going to measure there because that's actually the full width of it. You could probably cut those off if you needed to, but you're looking at about 15.5 inches in length. You're looking at about 7 3/4 wide. And then this is going to sit right almost 10 inches tall. Now, of course, you can go on the website and they will give you the dimensions as well. Now, I mentioned a few things that this has already. It's 300 amp hours in capacity, which means it is a stored 3,840 watt hours. You're going to have 200 amps of discharge and 200 amps of charge capabilities on this battery, which is hefty. Like it can do 400 amps for 10 seconds. So you can have a peak discharge off of this single battery of 400 amps, which is, again, that's impressive. 4,000 cycle life. You can do 4 of these max in parallel and 4 of these in max in series. So you could do a 48 volt bank of these. You could also do a 24 volt bank with 2 of them wired in series. If you wire them in parallel, then you're not increasing your voltage, you're just be increasing your amp hours. Now here's the cool thing about this particular battery and why I'm talking about it. It's 300 amp hours. This battery will, with some slight modifications, fit in the battery box, the existing factory battery box from Airstream. Now it could be DIY, but it does require some modification. So it's one of those things where you might want to have a professional do it. In some cases, you're going to need to put different lugs on the cable so they will connect to this battery because it uses more of the standard screw down M8 lugs or bolts here, which are, I really like them. And then you get they could do better with these, just a little, it's like a little cap. It doesn't fully cover this. There's lots of options on the internet to fully cover this if you wanted to, depending on where you're putting these batteries. But I guess they give you something, but you got that. So you may need to do some modifications on the cable to fit this in there so that it will fit, like as far as the lugs go. But this will fit in the existing battery box actually straight up. We just need to, in some cases, make it short enough that it will fit in there. And you do need to trim, like on the existing battery box, there's that rod that goes down the middle to hold the two battle boards down. There's basically a nut welded to the bottom of it that needs to be cut out. So this will fit in there. But instead of having 200 amp hours in your front battery box, you could have 300 amp hours with this battery. And as I mentioned, it has Bluetooth, it has internal heating, it will turn itself on and off. And you can actually see what the state of charge is and time remaining based off of actual usage. And of course, Epoch has an app. It's just the Epoch battery app. So here is the app. I'll bring it up and try to hold it as close as I can. The battery's in standby mode right now because there's no loads on it. But it gives you your state of charge. If you have more than one battery, they will both show up on here. But it will give you a single percentage at the top. So you can get, you can see the percentage of all of your batteries in the bank, but then you can see the individual batteries down here. You can also go to the individual cells and see what's happening with the individual cells. And you can see your charge MOS and your discharge MOS settings as well within the app, which is nice. Now this doesn't have any over-the-air update capability, whereas the Elite series does have the ability to do over-the-air updates. The Epoch batteries do come with an 11-year warranty. Each warranty in the lineup is a little bit different, so you probably want to go over to their website and look at the specific warranty, how they do that warranty. Depending on the battery, your full replacement time is going to be shorter or longer, and then from that, once it gets past that point, it's going to be like a percentage reimbursement or like a prorated reimbursement on the battery itself. So pretty slick battery. I'll show you some photos of this installed. If you're interested in having the 300 amp hour battery installed in your Airstream, give us a call or shoot us go over to rambletrailerworks.com and we can definitely accommodate that for you, give you an estimate and everything, and get you on the schedule to get these installed. This is also a great upgrade for the Classic. I would almost say every Classic owner should consider, at the minimum, just putting one of these in the front box. If not, putting two of these together in parallel inside so you can have 600 amp hours, because the Classic is so power hungry. I don't think you can really do much off-grid or boondocking with the Classic with just the 200 amp hours that come in it. But if you had two of these in there, yeah, you could do a lot with your Classic with 600 amp hours. So great battery. If you have any questions, throw those down in the comments. Otherwise, we'll see you guys down the road. Thanks. Bye.